Hey everyone, Joe here. Well, welcome to another weekly video blog. Well, this week I thought I'd do something a little bit different, and I want to give you the 16 best, or at least the top, Lightroom and Photoshop alternatives on the market. Now, this list right here, I have 16 plus one honorable mention at the end. So you have to watch the very end to see what the honorable mention is. But these are in no certain order. So, and a lot of them are paid for, a lot of them are free. Some of them are all Windows, some of them may be all Mac, and it's pretty much a mixture of all. And even some of these actually work on even on Linux. So, well, like I said, I have a whole bunch here. You know, this is probably the, as far as I know, the biggest list anybody's ever tried to put together. At least that I've seen. Most time you go search for like alternatives or whatever, and people might give you the top 5, maybe top 10. Well, I have 16 alternatives here, plus one honorable mention. So I hope this list is pretty in-depth for a lot of folks. Now, in this video, I'm not going to demonstrate every program. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to demonstrate any of these programs. Some of these I've actually used, and some of them I have used or don't use currently. So anyway, they're pretty much just a bunch of them that I know about. Some of them I've used a little bit, and a lot of times I just want to kind of mention these. And basically this video is for you to see what's out there. Then you can decide if you want to download the trial and try them out or not. And like I said, some of them are paid for, but not all of them. There's quite a few here that are actually free. So a lot to choose from. So let's get in here and let's start going over the list here. Okay, here we are on our first one. On1 Photo Raw 2018. This is the latest version. Obviously it says 2018. And of course it's a try for free or buy. And it's for a Mac and Windows, no subscription needed. And this one actually has a file manager and stuff in it, and a lot of people wanting to get away from Lightroom, so this one could be a good alternative for you. Now this one has a lot of your basic features and stuff, but one thing I do like about this one, as it has built-in HDR and panel stitching in the program, so you don't need to go to an external program like Photoshop or anything. And it's pretty decent. It says accelerated. But, you know, you really just kind of download this and try it out on your system and see if you like it or not. You know, it may run great on some systems, may not run great on others, but it looks pretty in-depth. You know, it pretty much has all the features that Lightroom has, and even more. So it's pretty decent. It's, like I said, it's one of the professional ones. I'm not sure what the actual price is on this one. Let me just click on buy now here. And okay, well, this is probably one of the better ones. It says full $119.99, and you get the plus version, the plus pro whatever, which is $129.99. It says here a year. I guess that may be like a subscription type one. I know a lot of people don't want to go to subscription, but the regular full version isn't. And it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, I want to point out a couple of these I am affiliated with. I am not affiliated with this one, obviously, but you know, I'm just going to link them all down there. You just, that way, if somebody says a couple of them I are affiliated with, that's how I know about them. I use them, but some of these, quite a few of these, matter of fact, I am not. And a good handful of them also are actually free as well. So just have to download and try it out for yourself if you like it, and test all the features. If you want to know more about them, just go down to description and click the links, and you can find more about these the software and stuff. You know, there's just a lot more features I can cover in one video for each one of these. Would be here for 3 or 4 hours, and my mouth would be completely dry. So now the next one here, of course, Luminara I am affiliated with. But I love this program, so you know, go figure. And we got this one. Currently, it doesn't have a file manager at the time of making this video, although we do expect one to come out here relatively soon. It's already in the works. They've already got most of it's just, you know, beta testing out the bugs and stuff in the file manager. That's basically all they're doing right now, and it's almost ready to go. But I like Luminara. I like the way it works. They're adding so much more things to it, making it more professional. Each update, it's now for Windows and Mac. It used to be only for Mac, and it's also GPU accelerated, which is also a really good thing about it. Like I said, it's a new one. They're still working out a few kinks and stuff here and there, updating a few things. But for me, for the price, it is the most promising application out on the market. At least in my opinion. Others' opinions may vary. But obviously, check it out. Link down in the description below. See if you like it. And like I said, you may not like. But hey, it's a pretty decent little price for it. You know, like I said, you could download the trial and figure it out for yourself. Now, we couldn't make a video without mentioning GIMP, the GNU image manipulation program. I have been using this program since the mid-90s. Yeah. I'm actually been using GIMP for such a long time, but I haven't used it in the past couple of years, really, because I've moved on to more professional things. But it's a really good graphics program and everything. I've always really enjoyed using it, but it's, to me, it's, you know, it's free. But there are some things that you may have to work a little harder at to complete, that some things may be more automated for in other programs. But, you know, for the price of being $0, can't beat it. You know, it's a really good program. So if you like it, you know, you can always donate to it. They even accept Bitcoin, it seems, now on the screen. So, you know, it's not too bad. But yeah, I've always liked it. To me, I have never really liked GIMP for, you know, editing photos. To me, it's always been more of a image, more a manipulating app, or drawing like web graphics. Now, doing web graphics and banners and you know, any kind of like flyers and stuff, GIMP was, for the most part, for a very long time, my go-to program. I used a lot. And like I said, to me, it's really great for like photographic graphics, more than it is just for basic, you know, one photo, edit another photo. But it can be done for that. So I had to mention it because it is a great Photoshop alternative if you're on a budget, and that budget is $0. So do check it out. Now, another one here I am affiliated with, but I do use and do love, and this is probably one of the main reasons I don't use GIMP anymore, is Affinity Photo. I remember beta testing for this one just a few years ago. It hasn't been that long, and I really do like it. Now, it is a paid-for one, and they also have a Windows and Mac version, although it's not that expensive. It's about $60, I think, $59. It's listing the peso price right here, so it depends on what the exchange rate is. Of course, you know, I'm in the Philippines. That's why it's listing the Filipino peso price, in case anybody's wondering. Don't get confused. That's not $2,490. That's 2,490 pesos, which is about like current exchange rate, probably around $49, $59. I think it is around 60. Like I said, when you go to click on it, it'll tell you the price in your native country's, you know, money. You know, you get it. But this one's really great. I really do like using it. Although I am not that fond of, you know, directly photo editing. However, a lot of my graphics, you know, and stuff that I use on my weblog, my YouTube channel, and I use, you know, I do edit photos in it when I'm using it for those type of things. To me, it's working a little bit too hard just to edit a basic photo. I like things when it comes to photo editing, things I can edit in mass numbers, which is always why Lightroom appealed to me so much. And this one's one of those where you can batch edit and everything, but it doesn't have that same feel to it. But anyway, it is a great program. I love using this thing over Photoshop. The way you can get to a lot of the tools and stuff, and hop in and out of raw processing, to me just feels better implemented than Photoshop is. So if you like using Photoshop, you'll probably really dig this program, and I do recommend trying it, especially if you're sick and tired of Adobe's subscription service. This could be the program for you. A few things I don't want to point out about it: has really easy photo stacking merging things, also HDR merging, panorama merging, and all that really built in, and it works really good. But like I said, overall, it's a really great program, raw support and everything. You really do got to check this one out. This is probably one of the top ones without breaking the budget, I do believe. And like I said, it's one I do like and use. And like I said, I'm affiliated with, so if you do decide to purchase it, it will help support the channel, you know. But that's not why I mentioned it. I mentioned it because it's just damn good. Another here, Pixlr. Now, it doesn't matter what you use. You could be on a Chromebook, and this one will work as long as you have Flash on your browser. And that's because Pixlr is web-based. Now, they have two versions here, Pixlr Editor and Pixlr Express. The Express one is basically presets, drop it in, do minor adjustments, kick out a photo, works pretty good. The Editor is almost like the other one, except it's web-based, so you do everything inside your web browser. This can be good if you your computer is old, don't have a lot of speed to it, don't have a good graphics processing, and you just really want to edit photos. Well, if you have a good web or a good internet access, you can upload them and you edit everything in Pixlr. So yeah, you have to kind of upload the things to kind of edit and everything because it has to be done on their server. But I think this is a pretty good option for somebody. That way you don't have to worry about downloading anything. If you're, for example, in a business or something other, you need to edit something right quick. You don't have to worry about the IT department approving software to come put on your computer, blah, 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 blah. You can just hop on the web right quick and edit up something and be done with it. No installation necessary as long as you have Adobe Flash Player, which I think is the one real downside to this one. The plus side to it is you don't have to install it and it's free. So another great one. Now here is one I would be using right now if I still use Linux as a daily driver, but since I don't use Linux too much more anymore, it's a shame because this is just a really great program. This is Darktable. It started out as a Lightroom clone, and really it is completely past Lightroom. As far as features and everything, this is a really, really good program. I have tried to use it recently, but it was back when I was on Mac OS X, and it just didn't run too great on OS X, but it's actually a lot of people say it runs really good on Windows. Of course, it natively runs on Linux. So if you're a Linux user and you don't know about this yet, you know, what kind of box are you living in? You know, because almost this pretty much I think comes standard with most every Linux distro out these days. And like I said, it's a really good one. If you don't know about it yet, do check it out. Completely free, open source, nothing wrong with that. Another one I got here is Raw Therapy, and Raw Therapy is another one of those good ones that's completely free. You can donate to it, and you help support it and everything. And it's another really good, like, you know, editing app, pretty much like Lightroom in a way. Let me open up one of the screenshots here, which you get a good look at it. See, we got, you know, the what you could call it. I can't think of anything. Histogram. Big word for this late in the evening. Of course, here you can light, contrast, saturation, blacks. You know, a lot of adjustments. Got a lot of tone curves and stuff here. You know, it has a lot of stuff to it. And Raw Therapy is actually, I think a lot of people do mention, it's actually really, really good. And you got to really just try it out. Like I said, it's one of those free ones. Download it. You know, can't go wrong. If you do like it, if you don't like it, hey, you ain't lost nothing but a little bit of time trying something out before you go try it out for a paid one. Now here's another one that out, Caption One from Phase One. Now this is kind of one of those more expensive ones, but it is a very professional one. In case somebody wants to stay in the professional market, you can download and try it out though. Let me see here what the menus say. What's new? Full control, benefit of raw, tethered capture. I think a lot of people do actually use this one a lot when because it just is a lot faster than Lightroom is. Of course, Lightroom's slow. It's kind of the reason we're having this video conversation, because Lightroom has just went downhill. But anyway, has supposed to be really fast when it comes to tethered capture. Let's see what it says: workflow and performance. Full customized tools, keyboard shortcuts. You know, graphic acceleration, obviously. And the graphic acceleration is something that probably one of a lot of the free ones don't really have or have implemented really well. So that's why you may want to get one of the more professional ones if that's a concern to you. If not, you know, the free ones could be a good alternative for you. See, instant tether capture ones to minimize workload, maximize efficiency. I said I'll link it down in the description below. You can check it out, see if you like it or not. You know, there's nothing bad with just trying something out and see if you like it before you buy. Then we have DxO Photo Lab. This is another one that's pretty much like a Lightroom clone, but it has lots of little features and stuff. This is actually supposed to be one of the really good ones on the market. I haven't actually used it. I tried it years ago, so I haven't used this latest version. But if you want to try it out, you know, link it down in the description. You can try before you buy. You know, doesn't hurt trying. And to keep things moving here a little bit, we have another one by Corel. Now, I don't have a Corel Paintshop Pro on here, but that is another one. But since I'm trying to stick to more photo editing and less, you know, graphic design, that's why I didn't include Paintshop Pro. But we do have Aftershot Pro 3. Here's the latest latest release of it. Latest version, that's the word I was looking for. It has raw photo editing, compressive watermarking, enhanced highlight and recovery, new blemish remover tools. You know, you can download it. It's not priced too bad here. Currently, I think it may have a deal going when you save 40% off, and so it's normally $79.99. They got it going for $47.99. It's worth trying out. If not, you can download trial and stuff and try it out, and it's got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You know, pretty decent what it looks like. It's always been, you know, fairly. It's not probably been my favorite of everything out there, but it hasn't been bad either. It's just one of those you have to get used to it. You'll probably really enjoy it, but you know, each to their own. But you got to mention it because it is one of the top ones out. Now here's one that's priced fairly low. It is a basic, really simple one, but it does have a really nice file manager. What you can do editing is, you know, kind of basic on this one, but it's actually pretty decent. It's Ashampoo Photo Commander 16. Like I said, it normally goes for $49.99, but they do sell it about $14.99. You know, under $15. Pretty much what the normal price is for it. If you're a basic person that just likes to download photos, just a little tweaking to them before you upload the photo to Facebook or whatnot. You know, you're not really heavy into professional photo editing. This can be a good one for you. It's, you know, not a bad little photo manager and stuff with some, you know, basic, you know, editing and stuff. It's pretty nice. I was testing it out the other day. It would not be something I would use for my daily driver, but for something like my wife, for example, or my daughter, this would be pretty much right up their alley, and because it's not very complex, but it does offer, you know, things to keep your photos managed and stuff. So I think that's where it really stands out, especially for the price point of, you know, under $15. I think it's really good for that. Now here's one everybody already has, pretty much already has, if you use any kind of Google products, and you probably didn't think about this one when it comes to making the video, and that is Google Photos. Yes, Google Photos. And the reason is, when you upload stuff to Google Photos, you can now, and for a while now, you can take like one of your photos that you've edited, and you can go ahead and you can edit it. Now they have presets and stuff, but they can also let you adjust, you know, it says light here, color. Light has exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, whites, blacks, vignette. You know, basic stuff. You can adjust it. It is one of those online ones, so you do have to upload them to Google Photos. But if you do, just want to do some basic cropping and stuff, adjusting color, you know, desaturation, you know, increase saturation, change the color tone to it, warm it, you know, color balance. Just skin tones, of course, that one probably won't show too well. It's just make your blues deeper and stuff, you know. Or even add a little what they call pop here, which is basically just clarity, you know. You can also do that. You can also do cropping and stuff. You know, really not bad. You can change your aspect ratios. You know, I think it's pretty decent for what it is. So anyway, like I said, it's free. You just got to upload your photos to Google Photos. And when you do, you can edit all your photos right there. It's not too bad. All right, like I said, everybody already has it too. So it's another one of those, if you got the internet bandwidth to upload your photos and stuff too, boom, you're good to go. All right, here we go, Digicam. Now here's another one that's free. You can download and looks fairly decent for the most part. I remember using this one years back, kind of testing it out. I think it was much older, younger then. And I really haven't tried this latest version, but I wanted to mention it. It's one of those free ones if you want to check it out. It could be, could be something that you're really interested in. Like I said, it's basically a built-in file manager, some adjustments and stuff you can do. Do check it out. Like I said, I'll link it down below. I don't want to go into too much more detail about it, but it's one of those good free ones. Could be worth checking out. All right, here we got another one, a Cdc Photo Studio. This one's one of those paid ones, but it's not one of those expensive ones either. Now, they do have upgraded versions of this one. The basic one I got listed for $39.99. They got a $49, I think, and a $59 version. So you can, even though this one says discounted right now, but they do have some other version stuff you can check out. And it basically has built-in file manager, and then you can do adjustments and stuff. Let me see if I can't find some good photos of it. Like here's the file manager, for example. And basically, here's adjustments and stuff. It could be something, somebody's interested in checking out and seeing if they like. And for, like I said, for the price, it could be, pretty good. In case something like the Ashampoo one I just mentioned, the Photo Commander isn't enough, but you want a little bit more, then maybe something like this might be a good step up for you. Now, here we got another really expensive one. Well, actually, I don't even know the price of it right now, to be quite honest with you. I have never bothered with it. Alien Skin Software's Exposure X3. Now, I've never actually bought this one. Or actually, I've never even downloaded and tried it out. I've had a lot of people mention it to me, but I've never actually got around to it. I probably really should try it out someday. But it is one of the top ones on the market, and it listed as one of the more professional ones. So if you're interested in, being able to edit photos and stuff, and I really don't know what this one particularly offers over the others, other than it's just one of the top ones out. Let's click on features and see what it can tell us right quick. I think website, here we go. Complete photo manager, virtual copies, collections, side-by-side image comparison. Sound a lot like Lightroom. And got more organization, flexible watermarking. Yeah, it's pretty much a, non-destructive editing, over 500 presets, basic effects, advanced effects, overlays, grain tools. Yeah, it's basically just a better Lightroom alternative altogether. So anyway, if you want to learn more about it, it's a lot about this one. And like I said, I've never actually downloaded and tried it, but I wanted to mention it. If you want to try it, download it and try it as a trial, links down in the description below. Finally, number 16 here, and this is Pixelmator. Now, this one is, unfortunately, a Mac only. And I have used Pixelmator. I haven't used this latest version, but I was using it when I had my Mac and everything. And I really did like it overall. It was kind of quirky the way some things worked. But after you get the hang of it, kind of really enjoyable. But yeah, I really did like it. Like I said, this is the new Pro version, and it's called Whirlwind. And they like the nickname and stuff like that. But like it says Mac only, unfortunately. But it wasn't very expensive. When I actually bought Pixelmator before, it's a really good drawing program that also lets you do a lot of photo editing stuff. My daughter still uses it on the Mac, which she doesn't have this updated one. I probably should go in there and update it tomorrow for her. But yeah, if you want to learn more about it, this is in the Mac store. If you're a Mac person, you probably already know about it anyway. But anyway, I'll link it down in the description below if everybody else wants to know about it as well. Now, before we get to the honorable mention, I want to just post this quick affiliate advertisement right quick. If you like this video, then you may also like Stellar Phoenix Photo Recovery. Stellar Phoenix Photo Recovery software helps you recover deleted and lost pictures, audio, and videos. This software is the choice for millions across the globe for its ease of use. Learn more by clicking the link in the description below. Okay, everyone. Well, here we go. And it is the Nik Collection. You probably said, Joe, this has been out for a while. And really is, all the programs I've listed so far have been in production and still getting updates. That's the reason they're on here. There are a lot of things I didn't mention as cause they kind of gotten no updates lately. Like they're kind of dead on the and not being improved any. But unfortunately, DxO purchased the Nik Collection from Google. early last, well, like mid last year sometime. I forgot when it exactly was, back in 2017. This is 2018 in case you don't know now. Anyway, they have purchased it and they plan on keeping it updated, and they're planning on releasing a new release come mid 2018. So I will link this new new homepage, soon to be homepage. Ain't much to it right now. This is it. And you can put in your email address. They'll notify you when the newest update is out, and you can go ahead and download the current ones for free while you're at it if you don't already have it. But in case you already have and you just want to know when the new ones come out, go ahead and pop your email address in here, because I already have, because these are really good. I did always love Silver Effects Pro, and I really like to see what comes of the new Nik Collection. And of course, I want to keep update with all this as well. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Hope you might find one of these apps useful and you want to actually download them, try them out for yourself. I said a couple of them I am affiliated with, but I'm not affiliated with all of them. But if you do want to support my channel in any way, you know, of course, using my affiliate links down in the description below is always a way to help. But while you're down there, also check out my Spreadshirt store, so you can get cool t-shirts with logos and stuff, or photographic oriented stuff that I'm creating. Trying to create a lot of graphics. If you got any suggestions in the comments of stuff you'd like to see on t-shirts, you know, post those down below. And of course, while you're in there, check out my Amazon store. My Amazon store is where I post a lot of find stuff on Amazon, like photography related and, you know, tech related, that's going on really cheap. I don't just post anything if it's something I see that's really good value. Like, for example, I just recently put the Canon 18 to 55mm STM lens in there. The refurbished version is going for $90-something, $97 when I actually put it in there. I don't know what the price is right now, but it was under $100. So if you're looking to replace a wore out 18 to 55 lens and use Canon, bam, it saves you a few dollars and purchase that one if you don't have the money to upgrade to like a really high-end lens. So for example, like that. So, you know, anyway, that's it for this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. And if you like this video, how about giving it a thumbs up on the way out? Thumbs up's always highly appreciated. And anyway, my name is Joe, and I hope to see you in the next video.